Well, kind of putting this all in perspective, since the CAPC was created, it's been the job of advertising. But the problem we had for a couple of decades is there was never any promotion done. They would do the advertising, but promotion is where the most work is. And from the late 90s into the early 2000s, we arranged and put in about $1 million in capital improvements into the auditorium. And then we started pumping up the activities in there to make sure there was something going all the time. Because while here in Eureka Springs we got, what, 2,000 guest beds, we include the whole Western District, maybe up to 3,000 guest beds. And the idea is to get as many people into all those guest beds as possible. So if we have a group of 200 over here, or another group of 50, or another event that has 500, we try to get as much going on in the city as we can, at least every weekend. But what we've seen after building up the auditorium, we know that when the auditorium has 1,000 people there for an event, that they are in town. And regardless of whether they come from town or come from Fayetteville or come from somewhere else, they're spending money in town. When Gordon Lightfoot was playing, or 11 Spoonful, there's people coming in my gallery who are my customers who are from Fayetteville or Springfield or somewhere else who are in town for the night. And they're coming in and visiting with me, whether they buy something or not. It gives me another shot to talk to them. They come to town. And we built this up to keep the auditorium happening and spending money on promotion. That's declined. We've seen over the last 4 years, there's less and less going on all the time because that's where all the work is. We've sat and watched the commission and everybody's sit at these meetings and be quoted in the paper and say, well, we really don't know what we're doing. You know, well, you don't because nobody's telling you. There's no reports for you to review and to see and to study, understand all the work you need to be doing. Mr. Williams here, his goal is to back out of the auditorium. Well, right there, I would terminate his contract. It is the responsibility of the CAPC to handle the auditorium, to be promoting it, to keep things going in there, to be more going on every year. And what do we have? Less. Less shows, less festivals, less activity, less things being done.